Welcome to the inaugural North Dakota Transportation Conference. One team, one network, one goal. My name is Art Thompson. I'm the Executive Director of the North Dakota Concrete Council. I'm also the team leader for the concrete segments for this conference, and it's my distinct pleasure to serve as your MC this morning. On behalf of the entire planning team, thank you for being with us today and tomorrow. We have some outstanding presenters, locally and nationally renowned industry experts who will share their knowledge with you over the next 2 days. We are beyond excited about our agenda and believe you will leave here with new ideas, increased understanding, and excitement for the upcoming construction season and beyond. Before we get started, there are a few housekeeping items that we'd like to cover. In the event of an emergency, exits are clearly marked on each side of the building. Please exit in an orderly fashion. Take a minute to silence all of your cell phones. If you do need to take a call, we'd ask that you exit the meeting rooms to handle that business. There are restrooms located in the lower lobby and upstairs next to the breakout rooms. Tonight's social is a cash bar. There is an ATM in the front lobby and a second one behind the stairwell going up to the breakout rooms. On page 14 of the conference booklet, there is a typo on the breakouts listed in the topmost section. They're listed from 9:10 to 10 a.m. The breakout is actually from 10:20 to 10:50. Please make note of that. At any time during the conference, if you have questions, please seek out anyone that's wearing a green lanyard with their name badge, and they will assist you as best they can. Now let's get on with the program. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage North Dakota Department of Transportation Deputy Director of Engineering, Ron Henke. Ron joined the NDDOT in 1990 and has pretty much done everything in the department since he's been there. If you'd like more specifics on Ron's bio, please review that in the conference program. Due to the fact we have a lot of information to cover over the next few days, introductions for all presenters will be shortened, but the information is in your program for your review. With that, Ron, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Art, for that fine introduction. And wow, what a crowd. It's been a few years since we've had a conference, and it's good to be back. And I'd like to do a shout out thank you to Upper Great Plains, all of you that are attending, our sponsors. It's just great to see everybody around. And to start things off, Director Panos would like to welcome all of you along with the North Dakota Department of Transportation team for taking time to be here today and take the time to learn and see what's going on. But what I'd like to do is start out with all of you giving yourself a round of applause for being in transportation and helping North Dakota, because for the 4th year in a row, North Dakota has been ranked #1 in the Reason Foundation for the use of money and roadway conditions. So put your hands together for yourself for helping us do that. We got a great conference plan for you. There's a really good agenda out there if you take the time and look at things. Next few days, you're gonna hear a lot more about collaboration, partnerships, working together, and the conference theme we think is just very appropriate. One team, one network, and what goal. You have seen the director and I talk about this all the time. We don't care if you're a contractor, a consultant, a state employee, a county employee. We look at you as one big group trying to make transportation better for all North Dakotans. The network is a state, county. Yes, we have our jurisdictions we gotta work within, but we look at it as one big network, and our goal is to make improvements to our transportation for all citizens, whether you drive a car, a truck, a bus, whether you want to walk, whether you want to ride your bike, getting closer and closer where you see all those modes all the time in North Dakota, even in the winter. I mean, just last week, I saw somebody riding their bike to work, which is, I think, something you wouldn't expect in North Dakota. This last year, there was a new bill passed, a $1.2 trillion bill, which is more money for North Dakota to fix roads. And that's why we need to work as one to put that money to work. We have new programs for bridges, 45 million a year for the next 5 years. That's one area we need some work, right? In the Reason Foundation, we're ranked 42. So we got to do some work in that area. We're going to fix those roads. We're going to fix those bridges. We got an increase in formula funding, which is great to North Dakota because we're a receiving state. We don't pay in as much tax dollars as what we get back out. And the program for grants is historical. We've had some success over the last couple of years. We got a grant to build passing lanes on Highway 52 that get us from Carrington all the way to the Canadian border. We partnered with a bunch of counties and we put in a bridge program for bundling bridge projects to get better prices for all of us. So with that, I just want to say thank you again for coming. Let's work together to solve the problems for the citizens of North Dakota and provide a transportation system that we can continue to be proud and hopefully rank #1 again next year. So thank you and enjoy your conference.